All right, Coach. A big weekend coming up for you on the home pitch. You host a pair of tough in-state schools in Ball State on Friday and Butler on Sunday. Uh, what are you expecting from your team going into these two matches?
I'm expecting our Archers to go out there and put a great effort. I mean, I think that we have established this year that we can be a competitive team every time we step on the field, and part of that's tied to the effort level that our kids put out there. I'm hoping that we can go in this weekend and put two wins up on the board. I think it's an opportunity for us to really test ourselves against two very good opponents. Ball State and Butler both coming in with winning records and beat some good opponents. But I like our chances. I mean, I like our ability to go out there and compete with anybody on the field. I have confidence in our back line and our goalkeepers that they're going to be able to keep the ball out of the net. And I think our offense is coming around. We've added some more dimensions to things this week in terms of opportunities to get people in the attack and to go forward with the ball. And I think that we're going to put some balls in this weekend, and I hope we can get a couple wins.
Now, in terms of familiarity, these are two teams that you probably know as well as anyone on your schedule from playing both during the fall and the spring. What do you know about these teams coming into this weekend in terms of their recent play?
Ball State has, when we get the scouting reports on them, they are mixing up their formations, doing some different things. They have quite a few good freshmen that have come in and are helping them out. They've got an English kid that plays on the left side of the field that's pretty dynamic and can do some different things, and they have a girl that plays up top that is pretty fast. So they're a very talented team. They graduated kind of a big class of seniors last year, so they've got quite a few new faces in, or mixing things up a little bit, but I like our chances against them. Butler, a very senior-heavy team. I think they got 7 seniors, what they have this year, and they've played some very good opponents. They played Michigan, who they beat last weekend. They went out west and played a couple of pretty good teams, and I'm just looking forward to the opportunity to see where our kids stack up. I think this will give us a chance to see how we're going to stack up in our conference play, because these two teams are as good as any team we're going to play in our conference this year.
Now, we've talked about it before, but your team is really seeming to respond on the home turf and has gotten a little more familiar with playing on the artificial surface. Has that benefited you thus far and will continue to benefit you moving forward?
I think our speed of play has improved because of being able to play on the turf throughout the year, or in practice and in games both. It's something that we weren't able to capitalize on as much last year, but we're getting a little more familiar, and our personnel is a little better able to handle the turf this year. So I think that's been the speed of play has been a big plus in that. I think our kids are also a little more comfortable sliding tackling out there and getting down the turf and just making plays that need to be made to help us win the games at both ends of the field.
Now, lastly, Sunday's match is going to be televised here on HTSN. Does that bring something different to the program or to the team, and is that something that you expect the girls to come out with a little extra energy just based on that?
Yeah, I think they will. I think they will respond to the atmosphere that we're trying to create out there. A Sunday game at 1 o'clock kickoff. We have a lot of high school teams we've invited in, a lot of club teams we've invited in, and we're hopeful we're going to have a good crowd out there. Playing Butler, which is just across town, I think will entice more people to come to the game than we would normally see against a team that's maybe from out of town somewhere. And we're hoping to have about 1,000 people out there. That's what our goal is.
All right, thanks, Coach. Best of luck.
Thank you.